Changing together, there was a small town, much like any other, living a calm and peaceful life. However, a serious issue arose one day. The large park at the center of the town had fallen into disrepair. Forests had been cut down, the land had been reduced, and old, hazardous chemicals had been dumped in the park. This news deeply troubled the town's residents, as the park wasn't just a place to relax but also a venue for family gatherings, celebrations, and many community activities. In this town lived a young man named David, who could not remain indifferent to the situation. After finishing high school, David made it his primary goal to participate in public works and community service. He decided to take action and approached the town's authorities, urging them to do something about the situation. As a first step, David gathered a group of young people and proposed they start cleaning up the park together. Despite the group being diverse, consisting of people from different age groups and backgrounds, they united for a common purpose. David organized a meeting at the town square, where not only children but also adults attended, all eager to contribute and be a part of the effort. David, in order to encourage participation, delivered a few motivational speeches. He emphasized that even one person's effort could make a huge difference. Together, we can restore this park to its former beauty, making it a source of joy and peace for everyone, he said. The first day of the community service project exceeded expectations. When it came time to clean the park, townspeople of all ages came together, bringing with them the necessary materials to restore the park. Throughout this process, David learned many valuable lessons. However, the most important lesson he learned was that this mission couldn't be accomplished by just one person or a small group. It was the entire community that needed to work together for success. By the end of the first day, half of the park had been cleaned up. Initially, many people in the town had been reluctant to help, but as time passed, more and more joined in. It was a significant change for the town's residents. Adults and children, men and women, all rolled up their sleeves and contributed as best as they could. David realized that participating in community service didn't just improve the town but also strengthened the relationships among its people. Over the following weeks, the project expanded. The town council allocated extra funding to clean the park, and more volunteers joined in, helping plant new trees, install additional lights, and refurbish old benches. Each participant felt personally connected to the project because they were not only improving the park but also their community. David saw firsthand how collective effort could bring about meaningful change. Several weeks later, the park had returned to its former glory. People began to visit the park again, children played, and the town's sense of unity grew stronger. David and his friends took pride in their work, and they were now ready to take on even more projects for the future of their town. But this success was just the beginning. The town had many more issues to address, helping families in need, improving the education system, and ensuring safety in the community. For David and his team, the initial success was a big step, but it had prepared them for much larger tasks ahead. They were no longer focused on just fixing one small problem but were now determined to help improve the town and address its larger needs. Restoring the park was just the beginning. David and his team expanded their efforts to address other community issues. They started working on projects aimed at improving education, providing assistance to those in need, and ensuring public safety. They realized that the true power of community service lay in the collective will to change things for the better. This story highlighted that when people come together for a common cause, they can create lasting change. It also showed how participating in public service doesn't just benefit the town itself but can also foster stronger relationships and a better sense of community. David and his friends continued to work hard, determined to bring about positive change, not only for their town but for everyone around them.